Hi everybody, this is Dino with Prehistoric Facts. This is a special episode and we're going to talk about one dinosaur today. It will actually be Coelurus. Coelurus lived in the Jurassic period and its name means hollow tail, late Jurassic period, and was less than 50 pounds, 2.5 feet tall at the hips, and would be as long, and its length would be 8 feet long. So this is a dinosaur that is a meat-eating. It is a carnivorous dinosaur that is actually a Coelurosaur. That's why it actually has the name Coelurus. Is that it is a type of Coelurosaur. And so a lot of you that actually would be familiar of Coelurosaurs, those would actually be the groups of dinosaurs that actually would include Tyrannosaurs, Ornithomimids, Therizinosaurs, Oviraptors, Dromaeosaurs, and Troodontids, and even birds. And so that's where you actually get that lineage right there, is possibly starting with Coelurosaurus or Coelurus, or otherwise a little bit earlier than that. And so when we look at Coelurus, it's a small dinosaur, so it is actually going to be a very fast, agile type of dinosaur, and so it probably would have speed, so possibly being as fast as say 30 miles per hour. And would actually be feeding on smaller prey like reptiles, mammals, some amphibians, and maybe actually did attack some hatchling dinosaurs if it had to. And so when we look at Coelurosaurs, and in terms of Coelurus, is that Coelurosaurs tend to usually use their jaws in order to actually try to kind of kill their prey. But even though some Coelurosaurs, like the Ornithomimids, Therizinosaurs, and the Oviraptors, were probably not really pure carnivores that much. I mean, Oviraptors probably did actually eat both plants and meat. Ornithomimids probably did as well. But the thing is that Ornithomimids probably actually fed on insects a little bit more, and they were a little bit more vegetarian. But anywho, Coelurus would actually be a carnivore. It has the serrated teeth, like most carnivorous dinosaurs do, very blade-like, and so there would be slashing teeth. And these animals were actually possibly did live in groups. They probably did live in groups. They probably had a very good brain for their body size, so they actually were intelligent. And they actually were probably just living in certain groups in order to survive. Basically because large predators were probably just wandering around at that time of the late Jurassic period. And so when we actually find Coelurus, fossils are actually very fragile because they're very small, and would actually be one of those and actually be one of those dinosaurs that is actually anyway, I'm getting off track here, but the Coelurus was actually described in the Bone Wars, and it was found by O.C. Marsh. O.C. Marsh discovered this dinosaur in 1879 in Wyoming in the Morrison Formation. So this dinosaur lived in one of the most famous rock formations in the United States, and possibly the world in terms of the Jurassic period, in terms of all of geology. And so that really actually says something there, is that this animal lived alongside like predators like Allosaurus, Ornitholestes, Saurophaganax, Torvosaurus, all those types of predatory dinosaurs, but also lived with some of the large sauropods like Camarasaurus, Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Apatosaurus, and it lived alongside Stegosaurus, Camptosaurus, all those types of dinosaurs. But it did not actually prey on any of those dinosaurs, so that's why it actually said before that it probably ate mammals, probably ate reptiles, probably ate amphibians, and probably ate the hatchlings of certain dinosaurs. And so they probably were actually just mainly going after the prey that they could actually capture. And that's probably the reason why that they were that small. And because that's why Coelurosaurs actually started out small. Most Coelurosaurs are actually small, because when we look at when we actually think of certain types of Coelurosaurs, we tend to usually think of the large Tyrannosaurs, or otherwise the Dromaeosaurs, or the Troodontids. All those types of dinosaurs. Those are the really fierce meat-eating dinosaurs that we all know and love. But the thing is that some Coelurosaurs were actually kind of gentle, small dinosaurs. So Coelurus would actually be pretty interesting if, like, we went back in time, got one Coelurus, and actually brought it over here in the 21st century and possibly had one as a pet. So it wouldn't be that surprising about that. But you got to be careful that you don't actually let them actually be nitpicking at everybody's ankles to actually get those people down. But anyway, so Coelurus, in terms of its extinction, would actually just be dramatic climate changes, because once the end of the Jurassic actually happened, there was a dramatic extinction event, but we don't know what caused it. It probably was climatic changes, so it probably was a dramatic climate change that probably actually got like a lot of the sauropods to be extinct, to have some allosaurs, ceratosaurs to go extinct, because once the allosaurs and the ceratosaurs went extinct, the Coelurosaurs were one of the few small dinosaurs that actually would be able to actually take up that niche to possibly get larger. And so that's why we actually see Tyrannosaurs start to actually get larger right in the middle of the Cretaceous. And that is why that they actually are filling up that niche in type of North America and a part of some Northern Hemisphere countries, like continents like Europe and in some parts of Asia. And so Coelurosaurs were pretty much found almost all over the world. It's just that certain Coelurosaurs probably did not make it to the Southern Hemisphere. So that's why you actually see like the Abylosaurs taking over, and also the Carcharodontosaurs taking over in the Southern Hemisphere, pretty much in the Cretaceous times mostly. But anywho, Coelurus pretty much died out due to dramatic climate changes. Alright, that's it for now. No, there wouldn't be any new episodes until 2018, so we would actually be doing a new episode possibly in the first week of January, so let you guys actually have the holidays to yourself. So everybody have a safe, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, all those types of holidays that you guys come to celebrate, and hopefully have a safe, happy New Year. And we'll actually do a Q&A episode in January, so let you guys recover from the holidays, so that way you guys can actually have some time to actually be with your family, be kind to one another, and actually have some fun. That's what mainly the holidays are about, is just have some fun. But anywho, the next Answer Questions episode would actually be in the first week of January, which I'll probably be doing on Friday, so possibly be the 5th or 6th, probably the 5th of January. So if you got any questions about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinochrist71@gmail.com, or just go on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts of Dino Chris. Like the page, you can actually post your questions on the wall or in the comments section. But remember, keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Twitter at CSGRILL. That's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there. Also, take care of the people around you, and also for younger people out there, to make sure to listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. It's the best motivation you can have for good education. It's very important to have a good education. So with good education, you get a good job in the future. As you can see, I got the moose over my left shoulder this time, and so hope he doesn't have any bright ideas about impaling me here. But anywho, so everybody have a happy holidays, and see you in 2018.